It's episode 7 of Only Friends Dream On. The title is called Something of No Return. I forgot it already. Something of No Return. Anyways, their outfit kind of reminds me of Sangkran. I mean, it is Sangkran. As it started it, I'm not sure because I've seen a lot of people posting about Jimmy and C, and I also saw Apple, so there is that. So yeah, I think it started. Anyways, as usual, I want to tell you this. If you're seeing this recap on YouTube, it's 4 to 3 months late. If you want to see the early access or the exact time, like literally, Only Friends Dream On just started. It's Friday, and I'm posting it on my Patreon. There is where you get to see it first and before it's YouTube. So if you're hearing this, you're kind of getting it a little bit too late. But if you're on my Patreon, you'll definitely get everything. Some that I don't post on YouTube and some that I will post early. Just catch it. I'm there for you. I got you. Moving on. Okay, first of all, I just want to say I feel like this recap is going to be long, just like the rest of them. But hey, we're in it for the long run. Also, I feel like most of my stuff, I wouldn't call them recaps. I feel like my audience should tell me what this is, because when I first started this YouTube, I always put the title as review, and then a comment says, oh, this is more like a recap, right? But how I'm doing it is like, I feel like it's not. Anyways, for Jack and Dean, I don't understand their relationship. I mean, I kind of understand, but at the same time, I don't understand. Like, how are you guys okay with seeing each other, talking normal, being friends, having sex, but yet you guys are not in a relationship? Clearly, Dean wants this relationship to happen again. I don't know what's happening to Jack. Why is Jack not doing this? It's not like Jack has a different relationship. He's clearly single. I don't get what's happening here. Then you have these two, Rome and Rafi. Clearly, they seems to be okay from last episode. I mean, Rafi out here acting like he's bougie, but also in front of Rome, he's like, I see you, baby, I see you. But then we know Rome likes Rafi, and the way how he is, what's up, baby? But then you have Pete. Pete clearly likes Rome. I don't know if Pete is dumb. He needs to clock what's happening right now. Because you're out here letting people believe that you slept with this boy, Rome, when none of that happens. I just need you to realize what's happening here. Because clearly, Rome is not looking at you, he's looking at your best friend. And I do hope Rafi's not that type of person to get one of those friends to look like, I don't want to be that person. But I'm like, there's so many people out there. I just feel like Fluke could have gotten a more fashion. This isn't it. I just wanted Fluke to be that fashionable person, because I know Fluke got it. I every time I see Fluke in this episode or in any part of the episode, I feel disappointed with the whole wardrobe function thing. Also, I could have gotten a little bit of kiss with Fluke and Ooh. The character could have given that. They don't have to do all the deeds. I'm just saying there should have been a kiss. See, I already know there's going to be a lot of detailing with this episode, because I feel like this would be like 55 minutes or more with this recap. So bear with me. I feel like I'm doing a reaction than a recap, because the amount of pause that I'm been doing. But still, Pete looking at Rafi's like, oh, I think I want to pick up where I left off with Rome. No, Pete, put it down. Leave it alone. There was nothing to pick up. Put that shit back. You know what? Shang Mang. Pick it up, Pete. Pick up. At this point, pick it up. You know what they say? You won't know what you have until you lose it. And today, if Rafi doesn't learn this lesson, he will never learn. Pick it up, Pete. Show Rafi what he is about to give up. Show him. Because at this point, Rafi, I need to slap you. Sorry. I need to come for you. Oh, this is what I'm here for. The whole reason, these two has been the topic for the entire show drama for me. What does that say on Josh's shirt? Shawty. Anyways, Why does it feel like Gawain is wearing a PJ set? But hear me out. I'm here for these two. I need to know if they're gonna make up in this episode. I need to know everything. Because remember, Arnold is upset because his best friends of 4 years used him as a money tool. Because basically, he got Arnold to be in the play by using the fact that he's getting paid. And at the end of the day, he found out that everything was free. That was your red flag, Arnold. You should have looked into it. Like, who would... Then again... But then you should have known. They don't have sponsor or anything. They don't have money. How would you get paid? Okay, so it's a fine art outing. As you can see, Tua is not looking so happy. I'm trying to look for Boston. I'm not seeing him. Where is he? Is he not a part of this? Isn't he a photographer or something? Ooh, I'm a sucker for scenery and good views looking at the water. Oh, the green. Did you see the amount of sightseeing we got in my Magic Prophecy? It's like we were in a game, man. Either I'm getting old and liking the sceneries or stuff, but trust me, I need to learn from GMM TV. Maybe I can make my own movie and drama. I don't know, but still, a sucker for scenery. Okay, so they went to the camp place where they get keys to sharing rooms, right? And Timmy said that most of you will be sharing 3-person, 2-person. But then after issuing out the key, Jack called Timmy to talk to him and ask him, why is it this year that we're cramping people up? We usually do 2-person to share a room. Timmy revealed that it's all because of the budget that they have, which I'm trying to put my head into it. Like, what happens to all that content and sponsorship that Dean and Arnold did? Did that money not work, or is it the fact that calculated to the same budget that we can't afford or something like that? Because if so, what the hell have Dean and Arnold been doing with all those content money? Or did they not get enough content money? What's happening? No way. We need to ask Pete. Pete is the accountant in this. How is it that he's not telling Jack about how much money they're making? He's supposed to be the one working the money. Is he stealing some of the money or something? I ain't certain. I'm just confused here. Hold up, I'm confused. How is Jack, the director and the person in charge of the play, not knowing certain shit that's happening in his entire, making, where Timmy's knowing everything? So you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. So Timmy and Jack discussing how is it that we're limiting our money and we're actually making money on sponsors. If that's the case, we shouldn't have gone to the trip. Then Timmy's like, yeah, but the money included food, accommodations, essential, all that stuff, right? Plus, Timmy just nonchalantly actually said that, oh, somebody's actually embezzling money. And I'm like, how are you calmly telling Jack this? How are you actually this calm talking about somebody is stealing money and not taking action and telling Jack from day one before we got to the trip? Like, this makes no sense. Are you the one embezzling it? No, if it is, why is he calmly telling him that? I'm saying it's the accountant because the accountant has the money in charge. I was saying it's Pete. I'm sorry, Pete, but you are in charge of the money from day one. When you're talking about you need to open a bank account, I was suspicious. No, I'm not going to be a superhero like you, Timmy. Timmy's like, oh, don't worry, I'm looking into it. Leave it up to me. As soon as I got everything, I'll let you know. Like, no, I'm not going to be like Timmy. I'm like, Timmy, I'm going to be like, Jack, this is what's happening. If I'm getting an headache, you should get a headache too. My boy's like, no, leave it to me. Leave the headache thing or the heart problems or everything to me. I'm like, what? Like, now I'm suspicious of you, Timmy. But then again, what about Tua? What the hell is Tua getting $230,000 or 30,000 baht in his account? Like, what if it is Tua? My brain can't function it. I'm like, maybe that's how he's getting his money. To pay off Arnold. Now, I don't want to go into it. I know Tua has money, but I'm just like, out of him, Timmy, or maybe Jack, because Jack is secretive that way, or it could be Pete. And there's got to be somebody that I'm not looking into, but I'm just saying, who else has access to money or access to the play overall? Ah, shit. Ah, shoot. So Dean, Arnold, and Jack standing there, and they already found out who's sharing room. Dean and Jack are sharing one tent, which I love how they set up the tent. The tent's probably one of those leakable ones, or they just don't want it to stain. But anyways, Tua is like, who is he sharing with? Who's sharing rent tent with? And Dean is like, probably Timmy, but Timmy is busy right now, so they're gonna wait. Here comes Arnold, and Dean is like, oh, Arnold, what tent are you in? Turns out it's the same tent as Tua. Now this is gonna be tense on. Now that when Arnold found out that this is who he's gonna stay with, he wants to negotiate a room swap. He wants to swap the room with Jack instead of staying with Tua, which is understandable, but damn. What are the odds that these two are sharing a tent? What are the odds? So, like, the main actors or the main characters get their own tents, like 2 to a tent, right? And everyone else aside peoples get 3. Interesting. They couldn't have made it a little bit great. Like, why do they have to make it so obvious in this show? I spoke too soon. Never mind. This is going to be interesting. I'm loving it already. Hear me out. Hear me out. Can you imagine if they were to do a threesome? Let that sink in. Let that sink in, because so Dean and Tua is talking, and Dean sees that Tua is seriously sad, and Dean is actually reassuring Tua that Arnold's not gonna quit, and Tua is saying that he thinks that he is, because the whole trip Arnold wasn't speaking to him, and he feels like this will be the end of their friendship. And Dean is like, nah, he's not gonna break the friendship because of this. Besides, Jack is talking to Arnold, and I don't think he's gonna quit the play. Just give him time. Then Dean's like, oh, look at me and Jack. We're okay. We gotta use Triton, and we're still okay. And I'm like, no, Dean. Arnold is not like you. He's a different type of species. You is a whole level. You and Jack is a different type and species of a different planet. You don't even understand. We don't even know if Arnold will forever be like this. You and Jack, different category of species. So Dean is telling Tua that the reason he believes that Arnold is upset isn't about the money. He thinks that the reason Arnold is upset is because that Tua lied to him. And I agree. I don't think it's the money is the problem for Arnold. Because if it is, he would have just I think it's because of you've been his friend for so long, and that one time you lied to him. That the whole friendship that you looked at him was because of money. But again, it wasn't because of money. It's the fact that you lied to him how he got the money. Okay, so after Arnold found out who his roommate was supposed to be, and he doesn't want to share it with Tua, he doesn't even want to be in the play anymore. Jack says they need to talk about this, because let's be honest, you're too deep into this, so you can't just quit. So this is where we go and chill and talk. A liquor. I ain't gonna lie, you GMMTV out here making their actors experiencing their lungs with smoking. Like, what is it with this? Like, their lungs are not ready, or it shouldn't be equipped for this thing. I don't get it, but I guess it's a part of acting, I guess. I don't know, but I just moving on. I have to admit, even though there's a lot of things going on, I can guarantee you with Arnold, he can separate work from personal life. Because tell me why he's here. He knows that he doesn't want to do this, but he's like looking at Jack and he's like, I know how important this whole play is, and he's not going to jeopardize that for just one personal problems. He's not going to let that personal issue affect the entire thing, which I am glad that he's putting professional mode on. But I can tell that it's really eating him, and he doesn't like that his own best friend lied to him. But at the same time, it's just affecting the entire situation. So I gotta commend Arnold for this one. So confusion has hit me right now. It's hit me so hard that I'm feeling my own wisdom teeth hurting me. But hear me out. So Jack is telling Arnold that Tua is a good person. I agree that. And he said that when he has problem with Dean, Tua was the one that helped him. Now, either the editor didn't edit that part, because if I remember clearly, I vividly remember that the whole time Tua was trying to avoid Boston and Arnold was the one trying to help avoid Boston. I don't remember him helping you. So unless this was in the past and the editors or the filmmakers did not film a past when that happened, yeah, I don't remember seeing Tua trying to help you get through it with the fact that what Dean is doing. Plus, Dean and Tua are best friends. If anything, I would believe when Dean says it, but Jack, I don't know. Is this the same spot of Perfect 10 Liners? Because I think it is. Also, it would be cool to find out all these people are just the camera crews and the actual reality people that's working on set, because if there's cool juice in that igloo, I'm going for it. I don't care if it's just for the cast. I'm taking something. See, I'm telling you, Dean and Jack are a different type of species on different planets. Because tell me why the old, play crew are enjoying themselves into the pond or whatever you call it, right? And then Jack is here looking at his phone, looking at the memories he had at this very specific place with his ex, because they were in a relationship at that time, right? And now they're ex, but then you're dabbling into their feelings, into their bodies, and they still okay with each other, but yet Jack does not want to be in a relationship. Why? Everybody already knows. What is it? Because of the social media hashtag Arnold Dean? Finally, we're getting another flashback. This is 3 years ago. Now, help me out here. They know each other in university for what, like 4 to 5 years? Is this the start of their university days that their relationship started? Because this is 3 years ago. And calculating 4 years or 3 years, it's got to be in the start of it, right? Or maybe they were in a relationship before the university days. Help me here. Help me. See, this is why I'm saying different species. Because if I know I cannot swim to save my life, God could not convince me. God, you hear me say me? You hear me tell you? God, Buddha, nobody could convince me to go out in the middle of the lake in a boat, knowing well that I cannot swim. And if that boat tipped over, no, I don't love you that much. No love can let me go out in the middle of the lake, knowing darn well I cannot swim. Dean, you's a different species from a different planet. Ain't no way. Okay, so 3 years ago, Jack was the one that pursued Dean. So what? Jack wants Dean to be doing the extra amount the same way as he did. Wait, maybe they are going to be in a relationship, because since they became boyfriends on this very trip, maybe they're going to be boyfriends again. Maybe this is where they need to go to become boyfriend, because this is where it all started. You know what? I see it now. I think Tua hangs around Dean too much. Because tell me why they're here kayaking. And Jack confessed that he wants to be boyfriends with Dean, right? And Dean's like, okay, cool. We should tell everyone. And Jack is like, what do you mean tell everyone? Then Dean is like, I bet Tua and Timmy that Jack, you would be the one to confess to me that you want to be my boyfriends. And now Tua and Timmy owes Dean drink at Pinky. GMMTV, hear me out. Earth in a policeman drama. He got the body. Hear me out. And he can keep the glasses. It could be like the guy that doesn't like full-on color. He just like black and white is his color until he meets somebody that brings the color in him. It can be that policeman who is more down to earth, more to work, and not much into romance. Hear me out here. Listen to me. And his co-workers could be Force, because Force got the body. Then you have no. Om got the body too. Anybody with body yaddy. I'm just saying. They can do it. I just see him as that person. GMMTV, hear me out. Let me tell you something. Whoever is choosing these music for these dramas, God sent. Like, they need a trophy and money award, anything, because I feel like they're listening to the lyrics and it works best for the characters. Must be. Because, god damn. Listen to me. This boy out here is getting bitten by mosquitoes left and right. And you're pretty much in the mosquitoes' breeding site. Waters and bush. Pier, bush. What you expect? Like, listen, Tua, what do you expect? Oh, you should be sitting here looking beautiful, basking into the whatever sunlight and nature, looking beautiful, but also depressed because my friend of 4, almost 5 years, is not talking to me because I used him to give him money so he can be closer to me, but also playing the play beside my other friend. Oh, so dramatic, bitch. That ain't right. That ain't right. I ain't sitting out here looking sad while getting mosquito bites. That ain't for me, and it will not be for me. Now hear me out. I am not good at mathematics. I've never passed mathematics, regardless of, even though it's changed its whole entire demeanor and physiques in mathematics. I realize that mathematics has SBA in the Caribbean, which means it makes it more harder. So I'm going to try to solve this mathematic problem in their relationship or situationship going on right here. First of all, I correct myself. It wasn't mosquitoes. It was ants. And you're wondering, how did you mix that up? Because I keep pausing each time I see a detail. So don't come for me. Anyways, so Arnold is here because he talked to Jack, and Jack probably put some sense into him and said, hey, Tua may, what he has done, yeah, it is foul. He shouldn't have done what he did. But at the end of the day, Tua meant well. He's not the type of person who will do this and then use you or stuff like that. He's a good friend. So for you to be mad at him for this without actually talking to him or hearing him out, it makes no sense in this. So I believe Arnold took a time. Then he went to find Tua, found him, don't know how he found him, but he found him, and he's sitting here talking to him. Clearly, we see that Tua is very sad because the person he both like and wants to be friends with is actually upset with him. Do you think Tua wanted to do this? No. But, yeah, I agree. The money thing wasn't right. He should have just said, hey, join the play. And if he said he's going to think about it, let him think about it. It's not like he was going to turn him down. He said he was going to think about it. And I know he would do anything for Tua. So you lying to him about the money thing was a low blow for me. Okay, here's another pause because too much details. I didn't usually do it. Somewhere in the mid of getting used to it, I don't do it anymore. I just watch it and then go over and tell you everything like a story. But back when I first started in YouTube, I literally did that. And a lot of people most gravitated to the one video that blew up fast for me when I did that, my review, because I didn't call it recap at the time. It was Big Dragon with Moss and Isbanki, and a lot of people literally liked it. So I'm going back to it. I think I'm going back to it, not staying long on it, just kind of dabble on how it, because I'm getting excited. Anyways, too much into that. This is shocking because now Arnold's looking at Tua and it's like, okay, you have so many bite marks. I'm gonna help you when we get back to tent. I'm like, we back to tent? As in, we're gonna share a tent together? As in, you're gonna go back and tell Dean, hey, Arnold is going to stay with me. Is that what's going on here? Okay, so Arnold is sitting beside Tua because Tua is begging Arnold not to quit the play and actually go with the play, so don't let anyone suffer because of what he did. So Arnold is sitting there and Arnold is telling Tua that he's not quitting. He's going to continue acting, but also he actually thanked Tua for this because he actually saw a side of himself that he never thought he had, which is acting. So in some cases, he's praising Tua, but also kind of upset with Tua at the same time. It's interesting how Arnold forgive Tua so damn fast. Except for Jack and Dean, again, different species. I get why. I don't even know why he had to be upset or whatever, but hey, we forgive each other. Arnold said, next time, be completely honest with me. No hiding secrets. And I'm like, well, technically, Arnold already knows Tua likes him. That's off the table. So he can literally just act himself like, dude, I like you. He already knows that. So anything happen, he can't just say, oh, I'm paying you. No. That's not the excuse you're going to use anymore because homeboy know you like him. Moving on. What do you mean, Arnold? What do you mean? Talk to me. Like, what do you mean? Oh, sorry. Arnold said, next time, don't hide anything from me. We got too many paths to each other for you to lie to me. I don't like it when you lie to me. Anything you want, I will do it for you. Remember, you and I, we're more than just friends. What do you mean, Arnold? What do you mean? We're more than just friends. Are you confessing that you like me too and we can be a boyfriends? Because if it is, let me know. Okay, so Arnold's like, I could never be mad at you because Tua asked, am I forgiven now? We completely ignore the sentence like we're more than just friends, I guess. But anyways, Arnold's like, yeah, I could never be upset with you for long. And then Tua is like, but you never talked to me the whole day. And then Arnold's like, I had to look cool. Stuff like that. And I'm like, Arnold, Tua is new to this, not true to this. He is new to this, not true to this. Remember, his heart is a baby. He doesn't know what to expect. The only two people he ever slept with is you and Boston. And out of all of them, he's trying to be real with you. Be careful. Homeboy is easily broken here. And then you're like, Arnold's like, don't look so sad. I'm like, Arnold, he is a baby. He's new, not true. Makeup sex would be nice right about now. Go rough with him, Arnold. Go rough with him. This is Gowing's man. This is Tua's man. This is his man. Okay, so it's gonna be Arnold's turn, right? To get mad. Because like Arnold said that he only wanted to see Tua smile like a cat smile because apparently he's into cats. So it's gonna be pretty soon because then Tua confessed to himself that, it's feel like a relief because feeling that endless non-talking with Arnold feels like forever. But now that he's being forgiven, he feels relief. So pretty soon it's gonna be Arnold's turn because Tua said he will never lie to Arnold or make him get mad at him anymore. So there's gonna be a time when Arnold pissed off Tua, right? There are plenty of times I always say, Rome, read the room. Rafi don't want you. But then again, every time I see him, it's like Rome can't move on because Rafi keeps showing up. And that moment I'm realizing Rafi just keep giving too much blasted. He's giving too much mixed signals. Rome wants to move on, but Rafi is right there. He can't move on. So now when he's trying to freaking pursue him, he can't. You know what? Rome, sample. No, I won't say that. That sounds too wrong. Dude. Rome, just leave Rafi alone. Leave him. It's not worth it. Not even season 1, anyone was as desperate as this. See, this is what I don't like about Rafi. You talk about, I don't like to share, but yet you're wiggling your ass up right up to Jack, knowing that you'll be sharing him with Dean. Okay, cool. You are literally getting someone by yourself, for yourself, and literally, he is wagging his freaking tail for you, and you just moving him away like he's nobody. And now, you found out that Pete likes him. Your friend likes him. Why don't you go to Pete? Dude, stop it. You know deep down that homeboy Rome don't like Pete. You know that, and yet you're doing that. And if for some reason homeboy decided that he gonna move on, which he tried to, your ass keeps showing up. You're easily jealous and all that jazz. So why are you doing this? You know deep down your heart and soul can't take it. Why are you pushing him away? There's gonna be a time in this episode, and please, for the love of God, be in this episode, that Rome decided that he wants to move on and forget about you, which he almost did in last episode, but I want it to be stronger. Strong enough that Rafi can just forget about Jack and actually feel something for you. Rafi. Stop. You're not ever gonna win Jack. And it's clear to you, but you're still barking on the wrong freaking tree. Whereas his brother, his stepbrother, right there, like you, had sex with him more than once. And he's literally wagging his tail saying that he likes you, and you're here pushing the brother to Pete while you're trying to get to Jack. How many years have you tried to get to Jack? Let me see. Almost 5 years. And how many times did he turn you down? I don't know. Multiple times during that 5 years. And yet you still has no blasted shame. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. What does Jack need to do for you to just realize that this will never happen? What? Looking at it in season 2, nobody's evil. Like, nobody's that vicious in this season. At first, you thought Dean was it, but then Dean is just a good friend and a person. Jack is a good person. Arnold's definitely too good. And then you have Tua is just the purest of the pure. But then you're looking at, oh, what about Rafi? What about Rome? Yeah, they're cool too, but everybody has their own problems. And because of that, they put their problems in a situation where we, the audience, might think they're just evil person. But then you look at it, the only person that's ever evil is Boston. And we don't even know where he is right now. But bear in mind, in this season, Boston hasn't even done anything that vicious in this season for us to hate him anyways. But he done some shitful things in season 1, so we still hate Boston, right? Okay, let's go. I think we failed to understand that in this show, I feel like in this show, it shows us how close Joss and Gawain is, because this isn't in the script. There are so many things that we see as clues as how Joss and Gawain are overall. Like, for example, in episode 6, we see that Josh was peeling the shrimp for Gawain and feeding Gawain. In reality, Josh doesn't like to do that. So the fact that they switched that up is so cool. This is the drama that you'll see most friendship pure in real life and in the show. So I'm glad we get to see that part. Yeah, this is how you know they've been friends forever, because they're out here performing. Jack, Dean, Timmy, Tua, they've been there forever. I think they've been in a relationship or friendship before Arnold, before Rafi, before everybody else. So I'm glad that they're performing. It's cool. It's cute. It's something. They could have given us like a Magic Mike moment, but I'm pushing it. First of all, if you hear any bzzz sound, that's my AC, because it's hot. The time is too damn hot, man. And it's not like we can do things like Sankran, because we don't have that. And I don't think I want it here because we tend to take shit too far. But anyways, honestly, why can't they just call it, say, we're there together? Be in a relationship and be done with it. God damn. Now hear me out. If you and Jack as F'd once, I would have understand the level of obsession. But I blame Jack. Because no matter how much Jack is literally rejecting you, he's not rejecting you to the point that you understand you're being rejected. The way you're obsessed with this man is kind of like sister Roger, but even Roger has limits. Even he knows his limits to say, okay, maybe I'm the problem. You can't look at yourself and say, oh, I'm the problem. I'm actually getting the other brother. No, I'm saying it that wrong. But I'm actually with the other brother. Like, you have somebody that wants you, but you're too blinded by somebody else that you can't even identify who is who. You need to go back to the manufacturer. That's the one thing I found about season 2. There's no betrayal. It's the fact that the people that they're getting, they ain't seen their worth until they're trying to move on. Like, look at Pete. Look at Rafi's best friend looking at Rafi's hookup. And when they try to hook up or try to show that they're hooking up, Rafi acting all jealous and possessive. And at this point, give me the Fluke and Ooh kiss. Just give it to me. Because obviously, Rafi is just irritating my soul. Pete, hear me out here. You don't want this drama. Don't go for Rome, please. Because it's going to hurt you. And you know what's going to hurt you the most? It's the fact that your best friend that's sitting next to you knows that you like Rome, and finding out that the guy that you like actually slept with your best friend, like more than once. And you are going to be heartbroken knowing that your friend knows about this and he refused to tell you or tell you at all that this guy that you're really trying to hook up with doesn't like you. At this point, Rafi is not even a good friend. If that's the type of friend that Rafi is, I don't want him. I'm being real with you. Don't go for it. That's too much trouble in one. And I think Rome is the type of person that is not like Jack. He will literally fed up and tell you straight up that, yo, I don't like you. I don't want to be nothing with you. He already rejected you nicely in the car. Take the rejection and take that L, take that loss and move. Don't do this. Don't be like Rafi. Rafi is stupid. Fluke, ain't no way you sat down in that table and you read your lines and you saw deep down that your character is too desperate. Ain't no freaking flip way shit. No the hell, man. Ain't no way. You can't be this desperate. Ain't no way. No, see, hear me out now. Ain't no way you should be happy to that you want to give away that good. Like, find somebody that is for you. You can't be this desperate. Oh, do you want to? No. This boy don't want to spend night, day, evening with you. Like, sir. Boy, sir. You are irritating my soul. Fluke, your character out here want to catch me outside. Because ain't no way you can't be that desperate to really want to have sex with this boy. Like, ooh, sir, my levels of stress is somewhere up in the peak of Mount Fuji. I knew it was him. It made sense that it was him. So, Timmy went to Jack and tells Jack that he is confident and he knows full evidence of who is embezzling money from their play. And sure enough, it is Pete. I mean, I knew it was him from the day he was talking about, oh, I have to open a bank account for the play. And I'm like, it's just one play. Like, why do you need so much? Why do you need a bank account for this? Like, you just find a way, get the money, and then just, you don't need a bank account for that. That was the reddest flag of all flag that I was like, what's happening? And then the part where I don't get it is, he's the accountant of the play, right? And then for some odd reason, you're saying that you did all those sponsor money and all that, and you got money from that sponsors, and yet you have limited amount of money to even find or rent a room for everybody else and still having a little bit of money for the play. I knew it was Pete. Pete is the only one who is in charge of the money. The question is, why the frig is he doing it? I have to admit, though, I like how professional they did this. I like how they talked to him, like called him one side and talked to him privately instead of let the whole world know. Because if it was Dean, that everybody been knowing, like literally everyone would have known a long time ago. So I like this professionalism. I like how they're talking to him one way. But still, why did you do it, Pete? What was the reason? Ooh, that's the thing about Timmy. Nothing get past him. I mean, Pete might be the accountant, but Timmy, he knows stuff. So Timmy said the sponsor gives them 200,000, but in the account is 100,000. So Pete, what did you do with the 100,000? What did you do with that half? Dude, there's no way. Pete, you're that evil? You took 100,000? How shameless are you? It makes me wonder, why are you around Rafi? No, seriously, why are you legit around Rafi? Is it because of his background? Makes me wonder. I'm so glad Rome didn't hit that. But still, Rome saw right through you. Sir, even if you are with the most famous of famous friend, not everyone's gonna be looking at you just because, oh, you're with this famous son. This is the one that I still can't believe it. Why did you do it? So Jack, you're too kind-hearted because you have Timmy out here wanted to report him to the faculty and take him to the police office. But no, you want him, but oh no, hurry up and pay us the money or else we'll kick you off. Okay, Pete, what did you do with the 100? Please don't tell me you used that money for your birthday. Because the night when everyone's like, oh, you're now spending on us because you never used to spend on us. Where'd you get that money? Immediately, I knew it was like, dude, did you take the money out of the play? I was joking when I was thinking that. I didn't know you didn't do it. Like, you really did it? 100,000 though? 100,000 you spend on your birthday. Ain't no drinks cost 100,000, but still, like, you could at least give yourself a good outfit. Like, none of these outfit looks good on you. Feel I don't know. Okay, so Jack is stressed out with what Pete did, right? Smoking, right? And here comes Dean, who is completely drunk, but he's in the mood for some smacks. Now, my question is stress and drunk a good mix for smacks? Because I don't think so. It's going to be rough, but I don't think so. Wait, hold up. Are we going to do it here? Here? We're not going to wait till we get to the tent? I get that it's a private place and no one's here, but it's like a open space. Can we at least go to the tent? Is it me, or have you guys noticed that whenever Tua is drunk, Arnold has to be the sane one, the designated driver, to make sure that, okay, Tua is okay. Right now, I don't think Arnold drank that much, but I know he drank. But he also always have to be there with Tua. If he doesn't know how he feels, he needs to get a chat GPT or something like how Tua has it, because ain't no way you're around your best. Well, you've been best friends for 4 years. I kind of understand what he meant. Like, he doesn't really understand the feelings that he has, as if it is just a friendship thing or just like a romance. Because I kind of understand, but still, there's a lot of legs showing right now. A lot of legs. How many times did they shave Gawain's legs? Smooth. Eartha Jack, where are you? You should literally be near to him right now. He's having fun. Dean is having fun. He's drinking, but these people around him are giving him things that he shouldn't take and he doesn't want to take. Jack, do your responsibility. Where the hell are you? His hair is either shorter or growing out. I don't know. But why you wait till he's drunk and knocked out to say this? Why can't you say it in front of his face, Arnold? You guys share a tent. Like, all three of you share a tent. And the fact that Rome has to resort to texting you like this, damn. Holy shit, you weren't asleep? Ladies and gentlemen, I think Pete knows about Rafi and Rome. I think he does. I don't think Pete like Rome. I think Pete doing this because he wants to irritate Rafi. And if that's the case, you one evil son of a bitch. Not son of a bitch, but you're an evil bitch. So are we going to get wild out in this wilderness or something? And also, I do hope Pete don't see this, because at this point I'm questioning his friendship. Looking at the things that Pete is doing, and I'm calculating, and I'm not liking the results / solution or the results, right? So what's funny, what's funny about this is the fact that your friend, because we're going to call him so-called friend, because again, I'm not trusting the solution of how Pete is acting. The fact that Pete likes Rome, or at least that's what he's letting you know. But you're actually out here doing the deeds with him. Like, makes no sense. So after that kiss, Rome decided to decided to bring up Jack's name. Oh, I saw you. You still can't get over Jack. You do realize that, judging by how Jack and Dean are acting, they're definitely getting back together. And like, yeah, just give up. And this is what Rafi said. He knows. But you know what? That's okay. But hey, can I go and get Pete for you? And then Roman's like, sure. Now hear me out, please. We didn't get it in season 1. And if there's going to be a season 3, give it to us in season 3. But still, give us a threesome. Just one can go top, one can go bottom. One can go for the lips, one can go... I'm just saying, give us the threesome. Here's the thing. Rafi was this close to turning to say, oh, I'm gonna get Pete. But then Roman's like, are you sure about that? Because I clearly know that you like me. And even if I were to hook up with Pete, you would get jealous, which is true. And he also clarified that Rafi likes him already. And we, the audience, knows that already. So what the frig is wrong with you, Rafi? Like, tell me, clearly tell me. At this point, I'm trying to be real calm about this, but also I'm skeptical with Pete, because with the money thing and the whole situation, it makes me wonder about him. I'm kind of distancing myself from Pete. Pete looks very evilous without the glasses. Wait, when you guys are separated, you guys are totally aware of your surroundings, but when you're together, this is what we get. Are we really gonna do this in the what? You freaky freaks in these wilderness wilding out like this. We didn't even try. Did we even check if Pete followed Rafi? We just want to know, because if so, we okay. If not, we're screwed. I'm just saying, look if Pete is watching, because I'm pretty sure he's probably out here. Holy shit. Holy moly. Holy fudge balls. We're going crazy out here. We're literally doing this. Like, literally in the wilderness. We're literally like this. Like, only these two are this crazy. Where's that saying where it's like on the floor, on the wall, on the bed? We are wild. Where's Stray song called Animal? You're probably wondering how we got here when we literally left Arnold with Tua in the tent. Well, Arnold couldn't find his phone, so he went outside to find the last place he was, which was literally the haystack before they left, when they saw Tua was getting lightweight and drunk and whatever. And they went back and he found his phone, but he also bumped into Dean. Dean literally wants to have more fun. He's super drunk, but he's taking Arnold with him. The more the merrier, he probably says. But the drinking is a little bit too strong, and here we are. He wants to take Arnold with him in the drunken rage. But here's the thing. Because everyone knows Arnold and Dean as the cute online content couple, they think they really are in a relationship. And so these fans are out here talking about, oh, let us film a cute moment. No, this isn't it. They both trying to be in a relationship with someone else, but because of this content thing that Dean has put out for them, people think that they're in a relationship. Like, at this point, Dean, you made this situation a little bit too far. And right now, I pray right now that Tua is literally sleeping and he's not awake and seeing this. By the way, where the frick is Dean? Where's Jack? Where the hell is Jack? Hold up. I'm just getting what's going on. This is not good. So everyone is pressuring Dean and Arnold to take more cute picture, but they're like, no, let's run. And they're running in the woods. Like, hear me out here. If we remember clearly, we already had someone going wild and smexing in the woods. So is it in the same location as Rome and Rafi? Because if it is, we're going to hear a lot of moaning. Just saying. Please tell me we're at a distance from where they are. Please. I'm done. I am completely finished with Rafi, because just when you think everything was going great, here's Rafi with his antics. What he's gonna do, I don't know. But what I'm talking about is that after Rafi and Rome done did the deed, they're walking and they're debating on how they should enter the tent without Pete finding out or getting suspicious. While they're walking, Rafi spotted these two, and he instantly thought, oh, something's going on with these two. And I know in this Rafical Ed, he's going to come up with some shit to tell Jack. Again, where the frig is Jack? Shit. Why? Why you have to kiss, right? Why could it be a content? Why couldn't they be on the camera and content and make at least? Why do you have to do it now? Where the location where Rafi and Rome is, where Rafi saw them? Freak, my brain, my head hurts. Out of all the freaking people, why'd it have to be you to see it? If it was Rome, I'll be okay with it. He wouldn't even do anything and say anything. But you, Rafi, why you have to be the one to see this? Jack, shut up. Shut up till you can't shut no more. Where the hell were you last night? I've seen Dean, most of Dean. I see Arnold, I see Tua, I see Rome, and I see Raph. Where the hell were you the entire night? Where were you, sir? Where the hell were you? Hold up, question. I have a question for Dean, and this is serious. So, do you remember what happened last night? Because if you do, we can try to sit down and talk to Jack, so Jack can actually be prepared for if Rafi does shit. Because I need to know. Holy shit! Maybe that was the problem. Maybe that is what in the trailer where Tua was upset with Arnold, and Arnold is trying to justify himself like nothing really happened, and he pushed him and he said, no, you lied to me, yada yada. Maybe that's what we're gonna happen. Damn, one thing about GMMTV with women is they serious when it comes to physical relationship for the women in relationship. Because Dean and Jack are running, right? And they're resting, and Dean got a call from his mother. I don't know why she sounds so calm when she called, but she said to Dean, have you heard from your sister? And he said, no. Why? The mother said that her boyfriend, his sister's boyfriend, hit her again, and it becomes like a big fight, and we're not sure where your sister is. Like, what the hell? I can see why you're working hard, but Can she not report him? What's going on here? Okay, so Dean's sister is older than him, and she has a boyfriend, and she moved to Bangkok to live with him. And during the midst of the relationship, everything was going great, but for some reason, somewhere down in the calming part of it, it got rough. So every time she and her boyfriend would fight, he would get too physical with her. But the thing is, Dean and it said that he and his mother always tell her to leave him, move. But the thing is, it's easy said than done. Because some people can't move out of the relationship because, one, maybe they threaten them. Two, you don't know how bad this person will act if they do move, or there's so many things. It's easy to move away, but maybe your sister love him too much to the point that, I don't know, maybe she's pregnant for him. Maybe, I don't know. Even though if he's pregnant, some people have it easy and some people don't have it easy. It all depends on how long your sister been in a relationship with this guy for him to mentally drain her to the point that she don't believe that she can leave him. It all depends. A lot of people have it easy and a lot of people don't have it. At this point, I don't think your sister have it easy, and I think you and some maybe more friends of Backative friends, like muscle people, can go. It reminds me so much of last Twilight. So Jack heard the situation and he's like, is there anything I can do to help? And Dean is like, no, it's my family problem, I can handle it. And then Jack is like, dude, your issue is my issue, not me. Dude, you don't want to start a relationship with Dean, but yeah, his issue is your issue and you're not in a relationship for him. So your issue and his issue can't be your issue, but hey, do you? One thing I know, Arnold, you were not that drunk last night, so you should remember what happened last night. Now, my question is, does that statement that you said to Tua works for you? Because if you want Tua to be honest with you, you better be honest with Tua and tell Tua exactly what happened. Okay, so for contents, Arnold was sitting there in daze. Here comes Tua giving him rice porridge for his hangover, and Arnold is like, you should eat with me too because you were hangover too. And Tua is like, I don't want to eat your food. And Arnold is like, we should eat it together. It tastes better when we eat together. So this is why Tua likes you, Arnold. You're saying the things that all people who wants to be in a relationship would love to hear. Homeboy is single and you singing in his ears like you want him, but then you out here acting like you don't want him and you just want to be friend zoning him. Like, sir, don't say stuff like that if you don't want the relationship to progress. I'm getting annoyed of these black background noisers because Dean and Jack can't even walk or run or be together in peace without them shouting, oh, old flames, they'll always be together. They can't be Shut up. Ladies and gentlemen, this is good but not so good. Here's why. Because everyone is teasing Jack and Dean that they're together, and Dean is like, don't follow them, they're just teasing. And then Jack just like, no, and told everyone that Dean and him are back together. Bitch, why it have to be right now? When the fact that you don't know what happened last night and Rafi saw what happened last night, and I'm pretty sure he got some devious mind to really put shit together. I don't like this. I really don't like this. Okay, Rafi, knowing that right in front of your face and in front of everybody, Jack declared that he's not single right now. So you should move on. You should, right? Knowing Rafi is going to take a mountain to move this brain cell to realize that what he's doing is wrong. I need to keep my guard up on this one. But then again, you're sleeping with Jack's brother, sir. And nobody knows whether, I think maybe Pete knows, but nobody knows. We're in the confession booth, right? Hear me out. And you knowing that Jack told everyone that you guys are together, which is exactly what you wanted from day one, right? But why do you not look so happy about it? What's on your mind other than your sister problem? Like, what is on your mind? Hear me out, GMTV. We need this boy to get like a BO partner. Like, I've seen him acting between us and he was good. Unless you want to get the guy that was acting with him in between us to be with him. Yeah, but come on, give him some shine, some lead role, something, because he got it. He got it. I'm just saying. These two are in their own little world. These lovebirds are in their own little world. But I have to admit, I'm with Timmy when he said that please don't let your relationship ruin the play like last time. Because when they were in a relationship, things got very hectic. I remember we already know how Jack is when the kiss scene kicked in. He got jealous and he got super possessive. So if he can just put aside that, then we're good. God damn, this boy took a picture of it. Wait, this isn't even a picture of them kissing. But I'm just saying, damn. Can't they wrestle? Oh, God, please, please, let this boy repent. Baptize something. Scratch that shit. It's not a picture, it's a freaking video. Oh my God, at this point, I can't even tell if he's worse than Boston, but at the same time, it's annoying. Like, focus on your business, sir. Why are you focusing on other business? My brain. My brain, I'm done. I don't want to even go no more. I'm done.